It's your boy Crypto Blood, and welcome to another episode of Double Spend. And today we're talking about the Winklevos twins. I got a video for you guys to watch, and it's just the irony of the whole situation with the Winklevos twins is I actually remember when they first got into the Bitcoin industry, and people were laughing at them, saying they were stupid. I think they had just settled on the case with Zuckerberg. I think they had just won that case, and they were like, oh man, you guys are stupid for doing this Bitcoin stuff. So it was on CNBC and all the financial, they were being laughed at. And it's just funny how the universe works. The irony of it is that these two cats are going to end up being more wealthy than Zuckerberg when it's all said and done. And I'm not saying that wealth, is the sole barometer for success. Not at all. But I'm just saying it's the irony of it, in my opinion, it's going to be pretty funny to see how things go down with those guys. So before we do that video, though, let me just let you guys know about Marco's Crypto Christmas Countdown for December 23rd. This one hits home because I actually participated in the ICO, and I'm still hodling those bags, man. So PayPal for December 23rd. Their symbol is PPP. Yeah, you know me. Price is $1.61. Marco's price was 64 cents, and his gain currently is 151%. I actually got into PayPal at 30 cents. Actually, a little bit lower than that because there was a discount. I think a 5%, 10% discount in the pre-sale. So yeah, I'm sitting real nice on Marco. That's a great gain there as well. So kudos to him. Let me just tell you guys a little bit about PayPal, though. So it's a credit risk assessment on business accounting. So PayPal platform brings ultimate trust and transparency to the financial markets by introducing the world's first risk score algorithm based on business accounting. So check it out, man. It's paypal.com is their site. And boy, yes, that ticket to the moon is coming soon. I'm telling you. So let's go ahead and jump into that video for you guys today. Hope you enjoy it. Make sure you like and subscribe and comment below. What are your thoughts? Holla!
Why is there intrinsic value in Bitcoin? Why should people invest in it rather than speculate?
Well, we think that Bitcoin is like gold 2.0. So whatever the reasons, your reasons for investing in gold, whether it's scarce, durability, portability, fungibility, we think that Bitcoin matches or beats gold across the board in all of those categories. It's actually not scarce, it's fixed. You can send it around like you send an email. It's a lot harder to do that with bars of gold. So the market cap right now of Bitcoin is 300 billion. The market cap of gold is 6 trillion. We think that Bitcoin disrupts gold. We've been saying this since the market cap was 1 billion in Bitcoin. We're 300 times more correct today, and we think that there's a chance we'll be 20 times more correct from here on out.
Is there any reason to believe that, in fact, people are selling gold and buying Bitcoin?
We're not. That's very possible for sure. I think anybody who likes the characteristics of gold in their portfolio definitely will be attracted to gold. I mean Bitcoin, excuse me.
I love that you mentioned that because Jeff Curry actually had a note out talking about that. And from his research, on the flip side, that he hasn't seen that yet because ETF flows haven't seen outflows of gold per se, and they look at a different kind of supply and demand dynamic, Julie, than what Bitcoin will be.
So you said you could be 20 times more correct than you are now, right? In other words, that we could see another 20 or even 30-fold, I think you guys were quoted as saying, increase in the price of Bitcoin. But sort of how do you get there? Because even people who are positive on Bitcoin, many of them say we could see a sharp correction. Then it might go back up, but, it could be a rocky road to get there.
I think part of that is creating access to it. So we built Gemini.com, which is a licensed exchange and custodian. We're a New York trust company. We've launched 2 years ago. We're onshore, headquartered in New York. So it makes it easier for hedge funds to get involved. We have some of the world's most sophisticated market makers and prop trading firms already on Gemini. Sort of phase 2 of that is creating a futures contract, so which we've done with the SIBO, a Bitcoin futures contract that's cash settled, which allows institutions that are already trading up in Chicago exchanges to get exposure to Bitcoin with cash and then settle out in cash. So they don't actually have to touch or feel Bitcoin, and they get the exposure to it. And I think the next phase to that would be something like an ETP ETF product.
Which you guys had introduced. You had a filing in with the SEC. The SEC pushed it back to you like it has with all of the ETF filings. Are you planning to refile? What's the next step in the process?
So we're actually, we're in process. We don't have to refile because we're on appeal. So the disapproval ruling is appealed right now. And we're just waiting to be heard by the commissioners.